Welcome to Motivational Monday. My name is Kerry Hartley, and I hold millennials accountable to being the change they would like to see in the world. I just want to give a special thanks to all those around the world who are helping and who are supporting those and being frontline workers. And also just want to thank you for staying encouraged, staying positive, and also staying in faith. I really know at this time that a lot of the world is going through a lot of uncertainty. So I really want to just say thank you for being you, and you matter. This week, we got our Motivational Monday, and this is our first Motivational Monday actually using the resources and tips out of my new release book, The Fundamental Four. I want to thank those for all who have supported, who have gave some encouraging words, and also for those who picked up the copy. Can't wait to hear your feedback. So this Motivational Monday will kick off this new approach to Motivational Monday. I want to give it all away, which means I want to give you more value and give you more information so you can help. Do I love and appreciate those who support and purchase a copy of the book? Absolutely. It helps fund my dreams, and it also lets me know that I put out a great product. But more importantly, I want you to survive and thrive in any situation, no matter your circumstances. So I can't wait to explain some of the topics and tips and resources that I use on the day-to-day process. And guess what? I just read the copy of the book. Even though I wrote it, I still learn something from it every day. So I think these are practical tips and techniques for you and anyone at any stage in life to better their mindset and elevate and boost and get all of the things that we want out of life. So without any further ado, this week I want to take a look at chapter number 20, and that is the topic of giving it all away. Now, this week, I am really starting to live in this philosophy. I want to give away the information. I want to give away more value. This topic actually came up while I was working, and one of my coworkers, older gentleman, he really came over and was like, hey, he knows I'm very entrepreneurial. He knows I speak a lot about business and economics and other things in the world. But one thing that really struck me is he said, hey, one thing you want to do, you can do all of that, but give it all away. And it was a very odd topic for me. I didn't really understand it. So, hey, I don't really have anything right now, so how can I give it all away? And when I get there, giving it all away, I may go back to being the situation that I was already starting from. But I didn't understand the concept of abundancy, having an abundant mindset. A lot of times I think we get into the trap of having a scarcity mindset. So giving it all away is actually a principle that I am really taking on and loving, because I think the more you give, the more you get. One of my other mentors would live by that and say that a lot. And that really opened my eyes to seeing a world where you can give it all away and still have everything you've ever wanted and desired. So what I actually have here is an insert from the Bible, which says, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25, the NIV version. This is really helpful for me to really bring it all in the context of giving it all away. Again, a generous person will prosper. So that means you will grow, you will elevate, and you will become better. You will excel, you will elevate. And then whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. So to give is getting more, because you're feeling better by giving. You're feeling better by being a benefit to others, being a blessing to others. It's a blessing to be a blessing to others. And this is a concept that you can use in your relationships. You can use it in your community, and you can use it around the world. In fact, I actually have 3 levels that I feel the most drawn to giving it all away. And I just actually set them. So for me, I love to give to friends and family. Why? Because those are the closest people to me. Those are people who I've grown up with, I know intimately, I love them, and they're my family. So I love to give away information, I love to give away support, I love to give away encouragement, and I also just love to give away my time. And also share my resources, give that away as well as best we can. Now, I know what you're saying. Wow, you can give all this stuff away and you'll be drained. Gotta be careful. You wanna make sure that those around you also are refreshing your soul. Sometimes you can give away from afar, but if you're giving away all your time and you're not feeling refreshed, then it might be time for you to give away from a distance. You can still give them love, give them support, and let them know you're thinking about them, but just be very cognitive that when you're giving it all away, don't give away to the fact where you're not being refreshed, because as you can look, and if you're spiritual, the Bible says you will be refreshed. So stay in faith and be cognitive. When you're giving it all away, you should also see yourself being refreshed, and that doesn't always mean monetarily. It can also just mean by encouragement and support. From there, I also love to give to my community. So the community is those outside of the friends and family. So those maybe looking back to where you came from, maybe your high school, elementary school, maybe even you've gone up through youth sports, or you've gone up through youth music, or something that's been a part of your community, helped you to become better. And as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Where is your village? What is your community? Going back there, giving back, and paving the path forward for those who might be walking in similar paths. Community is very important, and I think a lot of times for me, I try to level my mind and humble myself by thinking, even though I meet new people, join new communities, I never want to forget where I came from. So that may be very close to you. And also be very cognitive when you're going back, how you are approaching people. I'm never going to be better than the place that I came from. Will I be in maybe a new and different circumstance? Absolutely. I want to grow, but I'm not better than the people or the things or places that I've come from. What I can do is go back humbly and show them and share, and also just be a part of the community, share and love. That is really big, and I think it goes without saying that that's one area where you can give it all away as well. The last place that I say is globally. We live in a global world. As we see right now in this moment, something that happened across the world can be impacting everyone around the world. And that happens even before this circumstance. So one thing is, I highly suggest when you're giving it all away, also give towards the world, whether that may be environmentally, or whether that may be through missionary works, or maybe that may be just through being a good humanitarian, like just caring about other people, having empathy. There's so many small things that people are doing, and that's an area where you can give it all away. So with this Motivational Monday, just to recap, I want to go back over that verse and just share with you those last 3 areas where you can give it all away. So giving it all away, again, was introduced to me. It was a new idea, but it's not scary. And once you get a grasp of this will very much so help you. Giving it all away verse again. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25, New International Version. This is important. Be refreshed. Go out there. Go help others. Go share others. And when people are on your timeline saying, hey, being positive won't get past this, just remember, you will be refreshed. So that's helping you. That's helping them. It's paving the way forward. It's a win-win situation. And on top of that, you will prosper because you'll be speaking good things. Negativity won't be coming out of your mouth. You'll be speaking life, and this will be helping others around you to prosper, and with that, you will prosper. And going back to recap those 3 areas where you can give it all away is family and friends. You can also give it all away in your community and give it all away globally. With that, I wish you a Motivational Monday, and I want to let you know again, you matter no matter what anybody says. You're not just a number. You're not just a statistic. You are a part of something bigger, and this is the world that we live in, and I like to see it through the lens of a great world with great people. So I wish you and your family a safe Motivational Monday and a motivational week.